Hi, welcome to the First Raider News episode of the 2019-2020 school year. I'm Caitlin Amato.
And I'm Ryan Widman.
SPF has a ton of spirit. Let's go see how the students of SPF participated in Spirit Week.
Okay, I'm here with senior Rosanna. Rosanna, what are you today?
I'm wearing my dinosaur onesie.
Okay, I'm here with senior Remy Cardarelli. Remy, can you explain your pajamas to me?
I'm wearing sweatpants and a model shirt.
And what inspired you to wear this today?
It was the only thing I had that looked like pajamas. So, yeah.
Well, turns out I didn't wear real PJs as I wore in the house, but instead I wore sweatpants in a model shirt.
All right, so it's red, white, and blue day. Tell us about your outfit.
I wanted to do something really casual, but I thought navy blue would be a good option.
All right, I got a little bit of Champion over here, Champion hoodie, some Hollister jeans, and the white slip-on Vans. You gotta rock the white Vans.
So, I wanted to do American Day a little bit more different today. So I painted the Fall Out Boy cover of American Beauty, American Psycho on my face.
We have a very impressive turnout to this pep rally here. Actually, the entire school is here. Get a scan of this. Very beautiful stuff. Look at so many people.
Hey, now we're going to introduce the homecoming king and queen nominations. Okay, and for our first nomination, we have Connor Alchez and Gabrielle Aloy.
I'm definitely excited, but I am definitely a little bit nervous. A lot of people.
I think I'll perform pretty well. It's a big crowd, so a little pressure, but I'll be all right. We'll see.
The next pair is Justin and Catherine.
Justin, how do you feel that you're going to lose today?
I've actually thought about it, and I'm going to lose.
Is that what you truly believe?
No, I already won.
Okay, for our next pair, we have Mason and Antoinette.
Think are you gonna do anything special for your walkout?
No, I'm honestly scared of tripping and falling. I just want to get it done and then I'll be good.
The next pair is Noah and Cheyenne.
Alright, for our next pair, we have Devin Warmack and Gabrielle Foster.
You guys are up next.
We are.
How you feeling?
I have no idea what we're supposed to do, but I guess we'll figure it out.
The next group we got is Justin, Joy, and Harrison.
How does it feel to be nominated for Homecoming King?
It kind of feels good. It lets me know that I'm making an impact on my teachers as well as my fellow students. Helps me know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Harrison, how does it feel to be nominated?
I'm honored to be nominated. I'm thankful for the teachers that nominated me, and I'm ready to represent the class of 2020. Vote Harrison.
Nothing else for you. Ride, 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 coming back with me tonight. I don't need nothing else for you. I don't need nothing else but you. Ride, 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 coming back with me tonight. I don't need nothing else for you. Nothing else but you. Ride, 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 coming back with me tonight. I don't need nothing else but you. Nothing else but you.
We caught up with September Student of the Month, Junior Miles Roper. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm here with the Student of the Month, Miles Roper. Congratulations on receiving this title. Do you think that the activities that you are involved in have helped you get this label?
Yeah, because I said this before, but a lot of the extracurriculars that I do, they each add a different component to my personality. So, for example, throughout the year, I'm an avid runner. I'm doing cross country right now. I do winter track, which starts up in 1 or 2 months, and I also do spring track. with that specifically, it helps me develop a type of drive outside the classroom, which then I take into more of the academic setting, I guess. It also helps like foster my sense of leadership, being accustomed to acting as a role model from like an emotional and mental standpoint. And then with some of my other extracurriculars like Model UN and JSA, they get me accustomed to perceiving new information and being able to analyze that and like create conclusions for myself and interact with others to see what their beliefs and opinions are.
That's so impressive. You have so many things going on. Okay. Do you consider yourself to be a leader in the school?
Yeah. I guess on multiple facets. I guess like particularly in group projects, I'm usually one that compiles the data. Let's say in like an AP Chem class, I'm usually the one that compiles the data, and is able to summarize the instructions, directions in the lab, kind of act as an overseer. And like I said before, outside the class, but still related in school. On the track team, I'm the first guy currently for cross country, even though that's because our best guy is in Jedamode, and I hope him well. But just having that type of leadership as well. When it comes to the race, you're the person that everyone else on teams looks up to for performance, and then you're also the person that everyone else looks up to when it comes to maintaining a positive mindset and stuff like that.
Okay. And do you have any advice for becoming the student of the month?
Most of it just has to do with remaining diligent in the classroom, I guess. So some ways you could do that, just making sure you're organized both at school and at home. Make sure you know what you have to do when you have to do it, and try not to procrastinate. And also just don't be afraid to talk to other people. You understand a concept that someone else doesn't know. Don't be afraid to go and reach out to them, and don't be afraid to be daring, I guess, and put yourself in maybe more or less of an uncomfortable situation being a leader. The more you do that, the more you put yourself in some of those more uncomfortable situations, the larger the payoff will be in the end.
That's great advice. Thank you. And our last question is, what are you looking forward to this school year?
Overall, I'm just looking forward to having fun, I guess, because I know the junior year has this reputation of being like the hardest academic year for a student at high school, and obviously I believe that too. I think that with some stuff I had to do inside and outside school is gonna be very difficult to manage that, and part of that is just making sure that I stay both physically and mentally healthy. But I know that junior year is also going to provide a lot of opportunities, and this is the year colleges are going to look at when it comes to evaluating a person. So I'm looking forward to like all the success I can set myself up for.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem.
A new school year means 400 new faces walking the halls. Lexi and Sophia asked the freshmen about their expectations for high school.
I'm here with sophomore Joe Monaco. How's your first few days of sophomore year been?
Pretty good.
What are you most excited about?
Sports, I guess. Football.
A lot of the sports games I want to go to. I want to go to the soccer games. I'm doing wrestling.
What are you most excited for this year?
Graduation.
All senior year has to offer.
I'm really excited for the soccer season. I'm already having fun, and I hope to win a lot of games. And yeah.
What are you most excited about for freshman year?
Soccer.
Anything else?
No.
I'm most excited to be combined with the other school and meet many new people.
Making new friends and like staying on top of my grades. Also just trying new things.
Making new friends and just like the experience.
I was excited to just be in classes with like upperclassmen and like
Meeting new people and playing new sports.
I'm here with Lorenzo Cruz, freshman. What are you most excited for this year?
The parties.
Okay.
Starlet Gumpel, what are you looking forward to for freshman year?
being more independent.
Will there be any crowd surfing this year?
I don't know. New seniors. We'll see.
So learning more math.
Terrible answer.
I guess being more independent.
Nothing.
Seniors headed over to St. Bart's to take part in the safety bug, which let them experience the dangers of drunk driving. Let's see the highlights.
All right, I'm here with the SPFHS pit crew.
Yo, Miles.
Owen Murphy. All right, so what's all right? So what's the whole cause today? What's going on?
We're spreading.
All right, maybe try Miles.
So there's a few stations.
We're spreading awareness to drunk driving and to not do it. So we have there's a few stations. We have the what's it called? The safety buggy. Drive around, and it's a simulation of like kind of how you drive when you're drunk. That type of thing. Yeah. To show people that it's hard and you can't do it and it's not legal whatsoever.
All right, Miles, what you got to say about it, dog?
Yeah, we got a bunch of stations set up to mimic the feelings, the sights, and just the total overall like intoxication of being drunk during a driving scenario or a DWI scenario. So spreading awareness out here,
That's what's going on. Thank you, pit crew. Peace. All right, I'm here with Gooch Alloy, women's soccer. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
So what's going on here today? What's the whole idea?
The whole idea today is to know what it's like to be under the influence when you're driving and walking.
Why are you so nervous?
I'm not nervous.
You seem nervous.
I'm not.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
All right.
All right, I'm here with Sergeant Brown and Officer Houston. You guys want to tell us what's going on here today?
All right, today's about drunk driving and simulator for the seniors to get a good bearing on what it's actually like to drive drunk so they know how it can be affected and other people can be affected.
And also on the impairment issue with your mind and physical impairments due to the goggles that we have here that will allow them to see the different blood alcohol content, how it affects your body.
And vision, yeah. Out here, it's nothing but a day to educate the kids and help them become better drivers and more aware of the situations that happen around them.
And also, we do various tests with the goggles. We demonstrate walk the line. We actually brought in some water this year to allow them to see the effects on how to properly pour water into a can. And the alcohol, the goggles, impairs their vision, and most of them can't even fill the cup up with the water.
Stan and Jake, they both did the goggles experiment. So what'd that feel like, Jake?
It felt like I was spinning. It felt trippy, and it was really uncomfortable.
What about you, Justin?
It felt like I couldn't walk straight.
Yeah, you were missing doing the tennis ball. You couldn't catch a thing. Is that just because you can't catch, or the goggles?
The goggles.
Yeah. All right, we're here with Christina Pham. So, Pham, how'd it feel driving that car? Was it difficult at all?
It was hard because it just came out of nowhere.
What came out of nowhere?
The wheel moved. Car swerved.
This month's Teacher of the Month is actually all the new teachers of SPF. Let's welcome the new faces in the hall.
Hello and welcome back to Raider News. I'm here with Detective Hernandez.
Today I'm here with Miss Conway, with Miss Duran.
I'm here with Miss Raices.
I'm here with Mr. Boyle.
Miss Beach.
I'm here with Miss Barbes.
Have you ever been involved with law enforcement before joining the Scotch Plains Police Department?
Yes, prior to working with Scotch Plains, I was with the Union County Sheriff's Office for 4 years.
Interesting.
Well, what made you want to teach English?
So I've always loved books, writing, reading, but I did have an English teacher that I loved in high school who kind of showed me that teachers could be creative with the lessons, and it really made me love English even more. So that's why I wanted to become an English teacher myself.
I like how, especially with writing, students can be creative and kind of have a say in what they do. I also feel like that with independent reading as well. I like to incorporate a lot of that in my classes to give students some creative freedom in their classwork. So that's
well, it kind of started when I was in high school. I just thought that it was really interesting how there were certain texts that were still culturally relevant, despite the fact that they were written so long ago. So I'm really interested in like the dialogue that texts bring up.
Of course, I have to ask you, how do you like your first year teaching here so far?
So far, it's been really great. It's only been a couple weeks, but the students have been wonderful, and everyone that I've been working with has been a pleasure. So it's been great.
How has your first week at the high school been so far?
The first week has been amazing. All the kids are wonderful, and it's just been such a welcoming atmosphere that it's just truly just a great place to be. And I have enjoying it, and I look forward to the upcoming months ahead.
you like to do in your free time?
I love to spend time with my family, and I'm finally back and close to them. So I love to watch movies, play cards. So just spending time with them and getting some ice cream generally at the end of the night is a great way to spend some free time.
What made you want to become a school resource officer?
So I've been involved with the LEAD program, which is Law Enforcement Against Drugs, for the last 3 years. Also the Cops and Kids program, and I wanted to expand upon that. So when the position opened up and when I found out what it was about, I put in for it right away, and now I'm here.
What's your favorite unit to teach?
My favorite unit to teach is the one I'm currently teaching right now, Power Dynamics, where I get to teach The Book Thief, which is one of my favorite books of all time. I remember reading it as a student and loving it, and so that's why it's my favorite now to teach.
I would say my favorite unit is the Monstrosity unit I'm doing right now. I have it in both sections of my English 3 class, and we're really enjoying it so far. And it seems like the students are enjoying like the good versus evil topic that we've been working on.
I guess that would be the unit that I'm doing right now, kind of starting off the year with positive reading habits and talking about reading strategies. A lot of focus on independent reading, which I think is good.
I'm excited for everything. I'm excited for all the texts and books that we're going to read. When I saw the curriculum over the summer, I was really excited because it's texts that some of my favorite texts and things that I love. So I'm really looking forward to bring my passion to the classroom, my passion of literature and English and education, and for students to kind of, see that my passion and excitement, and for them to enjoy the text and to get as much as they can from it as well.
What made you want to teach here in the first place?
I just heard Scotch Plains is a great place to be, and that totally makes sense, and they're right.
Definitely best place to be right here.
How has high school changed since you were in high school?
So I went to Roseville Catholic for high school, so the differences between a Catholic high school and a public high school are huge. But technology has advanced so much. I mean, when I was a senior in high school, cell phones were just becoming a thing among kids. Like, I got my first cell phone, it was a Sprint flip phone. And now, like, every kid has a cell phone and everything is also online.
Yeah.
Before you started working at the Scotch Plains Fanwood High School, did you work anywhere else?
I taught briefly at Chatham High School, and then I came to Scotch Plains halfway through last year.
So this is my first year at Scotch Plains, and before here, I was student teaching in Wayne at Wayne Hills High School, and I taught honors English there.
Oh, not in terms of like my career, but I have worked summers in retail, as a lot of people I'm sure have. Yeah.
Filling in for Mr. Moulter, who's been here for a long time. You knew you were going to get this question. But filling in for someone who's been here for a long time, how does it feel adjusting to fitting into those shoes for the first time? How does it feel?
Definitely giant shoes to fill. Everyone has had nothing but positive things to say about the way Mr. Moulter's been in the school district. So I'm just trying my hardest to be myself and to work well with the rest of the social studies department. And it's impossible to fill a guy who's been there as long as that, and it's been so impactful for so many people. So.
And how's your experience so far at our high school?
It's been great. Everyone is so welcoming here, so friendly, and I love all my students already, so it's been wonderful.
My experience so far at the high school has been great. Everyone's been so welcoming, and my students have been great as well. Shout out all my classes. You're the best.
It's great so far. My students are great, my colleagues are great, and I really enjoy working here.
It's been great. Everyone's been really welcoming so far, and I'm looking forward to, I'm excited to be here, and I'm looking forward to see what I can offer the high school here.
I really like the sense of community here. I feel it's a very strong community and just a very positive community and place to be. And like I said before, how everyone has been so welcoming, from the staff, the faculty, to the students. And I know a lot of the students are looking to go to, possibly like higher education and things of that after high school, and that's something I'm very passionate about as well. I went to Binghamton University and I was a tour guide there, and to be able to share some of those experiences and inspire my students.
How has the high school differentiated from where you worked before?
Well, it feels like home. I grew up and I went to this high school, so it just feels more like coming home here than the other school. I was in Michigan. I was far away from home, so this just feels more welcoming here.
How was the transition from moving to here?
So I'm not originally from Scotch Plains Fanwood area, so I had to move a little bit closer. The commute for the first couple weeks was pretty long. It took me about 45 minutes to an hour. But in the end, transition wasn't that big of a deal. Relatively normal area from what I've been used to. So I've enjoyed it so far.
Just the last fun question. What do you like doing on your free time?
That's a great question. So I really enjoy yoga, Zumba. I enjoy rock music, so I like going to concerts. I like the outdoors. I like going to the beach and hiking on mountains, skiing, things of that nature. Yep.
And last question, you have no assignments to grade, no new assignments to do. What can we see Mr. Boyle doing on the weekend or on his free time?
Usually just hanging out with some friends, watching sports, possibly playing any sports, soccer and basketball in my free time, and just and maybe enjoying the outside on a nice evening.
All right, sports with the boys, respect it.
You're excited for the future at SPF?
I totally am. I'm very excited. My nephew here is a sophomore. My niece is coming up. I have my cousin's kids are also in the school, so it's kind of nice to have, as the classes go by, I'll be here to see them kind of go through the high school. So I'm excited about that.
They say that junior year is the hardest and most important year when it comes to college. Let's see how juniors are prepping.
Hi, I'm at the Scotch Plains Fanwood High School, and today I'm going to be going around interviewing students about the ACTs and SATs. Are you taking the ACTs, the SATs this year?
I'm going to be taking the SATs.
Just the SATs.
I think I'm taking both.
Yeah, I'm planning on taking it in October, and I already took it in August.
I'm taking the SATs. Not if the college doesn't require it, honestly. SAT. I'm not sure yet.
SAT.
I'm taking both the ACT and SAT.
Have you started preparing?
Well, I'm planning on taking the test first and seeing where I'm at and then working from there.
Studying a lot.
I have absolutely no idea. I haven't started preparing, but I'm probably going to start studying some books.
I started studying in August, and I have a book that I've been using and some online classes.
I'm taking a practice test for both.
At Khan Academy, and
I'm putting no effort into it. Starting at a tutoring company next week.
I did tutoring over the summer, and every Sunday I do classes for an hour.
Taking classes and courses at JCC.
My parents are sending me to SAT courses down at Ivy League.
And are you stressed about this? How are your feelings towards the tests?
I'm not stressed right now, but I feel like once I get my score back, I'll be a little more stressed.
I'm not really nervous because I know I could take it a few times if I need to, so.
Not really. It's not really in my mind yet. A little bit, but not really. I mean, I'm probably just going to wing it, so,
Yes, a lot.
No.
I'm super stressed because I'm not a good test taker, but I'm a good student when it comes to doing classwork and other things, I guess you could say.
It's a little stressful, but then also at the end of the day, it's just a test, so whatever. If I fail it doesn't matter.
Now over to Emily with Arts and Entertainment.
Thanks, Caitlin. Gabby Essenfeld interviewed Artist of the Month Mac Ferrone to talk about his involvement in the fall play. Let's check it out.
Students assigned to Saturday detention tomorrow are reminded to report to door number 5, located on the Evergreen side of the building, for 8:15 a.m. for check-in. You must be on time and bring schoolwork for the 3.5 hours of detention, or you will not be admitted. If you are not admitted, you will be assigned additional Saturday detention dates. Please be on time and come prepared.
Hi, I'm Gabby Essenfeld, and I'm here with the Artist of the Month, Mac Ferrone. So, Mac, I heard that you got a lead role in the play. What is this role?
It is Puck in A Midsummer Night's Dream.
How do you prepare for your audition?
Well, for the audition, they give you a side sheet, which is basically just a packet of different excerpts from the show for different characters you can read for who you want to audition for. So basically I just when I got called back for a couple parts, I basically take the callback sides, which are sides from the play and sides that they gave you at the interest meeting, and you just kind of practice with I just kind of practiced at home and at Stagecraft Studios, and then I went in there and just gave it my best shot.
Nice. Do you get nervous before performing?
Yeah, I would say I get a bit nervous before performing, but if I practice enough and I'm mostly confident whenever I go on stage that I know my stuff. So it's all about just coordination and cooperation. So I would say I'm too nervous when I go on stage.
How did you react when you heard you got such a big role?
I was pretty excited because I've been in the plays and musicals for the past 2 years, and I've never got a lead role.
I love you too. Are you cold? Do you want to go inside? No. I just want to sit like this, close. I feel so close to you tonight, Pete. It's nice being close to you. It's safe. I mean, I could think of other ways of being close to you. Oh, but that's not. I like this kind of close. You know, right now, I'm about as close to you as I could possibly be.
Well, not really. What? If you think about it, you're not really close to me at all. You're actually about as far away from me as you could possibly be. Like assuming the world is round like a ball, like a snowball. Assuming I'm here and you're there, then that's far. Yeah. And now you're closer.
And I love rep and doing the plays here, so that's just like an amazing opportunity to have.
When can we all go see A Midsummer Night's Dream?
That would be November 22nd and 23rd. I think it's 7:30. I don't remember the times exactly, but November 22nd and 23rd.
All right, thank you.
It's always fun to start up a new school year again. Let's see how SPF students showed their excitement on social media. Now over to Patrick with sports.
Okay. The cheerleaders have been putting in work this season. Let's check out a behind-the-scenes clip of them from the Immaculata game. The fall sports season has been very exciting so far. The boys soccer team is 7-4-2, with one of those 7 wins being over Westfield, and a lot of power coming from Alvaro Ferfaro and senior captain Alex Levy. The girls soccer team is 9-1, and a lot of power is coming from Corinne Light and Gabby Gooch Allo. On to football. The team is 2-3, and one of those wins was over Carteret, which was their first regular season win in 5 years. Some players to look out for are both juniors, quarterback Hayden Witter and running back Sean Martin. In gymnastics, the team is 6-1 with one of those wins over Westfield, and some key players are senior Nicole DiFrancesco and freshmen Shay Farley and Alyssa Bianco. The girls tennis team is also doing very well, with a record of 8-4 and some stars being Sophie Drapkin and Alexa Chan. The field hockey team is also shining. They have a record of 10-3 and had a 7-game win streak at one point. A key player there is Erica Shug, who also won Student Athlete of the Month for female athletes. Girls volleyball is also doing very well. They have a 9-5 record. They've been fighting many obstacles such as sickness and tough opponents, but they're persevering thanks to setter Kaylee Chug and hitters Maddie Yesman and Jess Lancaster. Finally, the cross-country team has been struggling, but they have their heads held high thanks to seniors Brett Strug and Miles Singletary for the boys team, and Liv Zambrio and Gabby Corona for the girls. Now back to Caitlin and Ryan.
That's all for the first episode of Raider News. We'll see you next month.